All right, for the last step, guys, all we're doing is understanding. They're going to give you problems like this. All right, where we have a number attached to a variable. Now, remember what I mean by attached is if you read this, this is 5x. Okay, just reading it, it's 5x. It's not 5 plus x. There's no separation. This is 5x. So what we're going to do here is to get rid of this 5. Remember, this is 5 times x. And we're always doing the opposite operation, not the opposite number. We're doing the opposite operation. So if this is 5 times x, I need to undo multiplying. So to undo multiplying, we are going to divide. So we're going to detach it. What I like to say is we're going to detach by dividing. Okay, so that 5 is attached to it. So we're going to detach it by dividing. Whatever I do to one side, do to the other. Now understand that these 5s technically cancel out. Okay, the way they cancel out is they left with 1. And that's what we want to figure out. We always want to know what 1x is. Okay, now I'll be honest, you don't have to put the 1, okay, because they do cancel out. We don't walk around and say I have $1. We just say I have a dollar. It's the same thing here. I don't have 1x, I have an x. Okay, so we're just going to write x. And then we just divide. 10 divided by 5 is 2. There's my answer there. Now, it does get a little bit funky if you give me something like this. Make sure you understand we are detaching here. Okay, so I'm detaching by dividing. All right, I'm not going to do the opposite. All right, we're not doing the opposite number. We're doing the opposite operation. So right here, to detach this -3, we're going to detach it by dividing. So we're going to divide, make sure we divide by the exact same number there the entire time. So if that's a -3, that's what we're dividing by. Over here, this was a 5. We are dividing by 5. So I get -3 divided by -3. When whatever I do to one side, do to the other. These will now cancel out. I'm left with just x. Then I have a positive over a negative. A positive divided by a negative is always a negative. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Okay. I will do a funky one that you won't see a lot of, but I just want to make sure you guys understand. So what we would do here is the same thing. This number is attached to the variable. So what we're going to do is we're going to detach it, right? Detach it by dividing. We're going to divide by the exact same thing there. Okay, these are going to cross out. I'm left with x equals. If 4 does not go into 10, then we just leave it as a fraction, or you try to reduce it. So 4 does not go into 10. So then ask what number goes into both 4 and 10. Oh, that's 2. So we're going to divide both of them by 2. So now what I get is I get 5 over -4. So 5 over -2. Okay. Or you can move this negative, doesn't matter. But just understand that you could possibly end up with fractions. Most likely, you're not going to see this. Okay. You're going to see more of this stuff up above.